would rather you take all the bass out your voice and be soft and effeminate and bow down, man. For the Lord requires you to be a man, right? Is that was it on it, right? Give me Job 38:3. Speaking of being a man, they want you to be soft and effeminate as a black man in America. They are attacking masculinity, man. They don't want us to be strong. A lot of the reason why black men are weak is because of the Christian church. Black men, are you so damn weak, man? You won't fight for your people. You won't even fight for your women, man. Because the Christian church has destroyed you, man. The Christian church have taken your spirit. The Christian church has basically broken you to pieces and shattered your spirit, man. From the time of slavery, black men have been conditioned not to fight back, not to speak masculine, and not to be strong for their people, man. Well, it's a new goddamn day, man. And we're going to speak for our people, man. We're going to speak against this evil kingdom, man. And we damn sure going to speak against our oppressor, who's a so-called white man. A lot of black and Hispanic people, you don't like to speak the truth and say what it really is, man. That the white man is the devil, man. And that he's treating your people horribly and inhumane and treating you like animals, man. When he's the damn animal, man. He's the damn animal, man. He's the person that is inhumane. He's the criminal on the earth. He's the thief on the earth, man. And black and Hispanic, man, you are glorious according to the Lord, man. You are the greatest thing on the earth according to the Lord, man. And it's time that you pick up that spirit and believe in yourself, man. Believe that you are, man. It ain't enough for me to just tell you. You have to start believing. You have to pick up them scriptures, look in them records, and see the great things that your forefathers did, man. See the strength that your forefathers had, man, and become that. Become that, man. Is that it on slide? Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 38, verse 3. Gird up now thy loins like a man.
The Bible, the Lord says, gird up thy loins like a man. He's speaking to you, black and Hispanic man. He said, gird up thy loins. You know what that means? Pull your family jewels up. Get your strength up and be a man. That's what the Lord wants you to be, man. He don't want you to be somebody inside of a Christian church banging a tambourine, dancing and prancing and jumping and flipping and doing all kind of crazy madness, man. He wants you to be a man like Ezekiel. He wants you to be a man like Jeremiah. He wants you to come out here and fight for your people, man. He wants you to do whatever you got to do. But whatever you do, be no damn coward about it, man. Be no coward about it, man. Stand up for your people, man. And the Lord requires that, man. But America don't require that. Matter of fact, they don't even want you to be a man. Black and Hispanic man, America don't want you to be a man. But you know when they do want you to be a man? When you're shooting one another, when you're killing one another. They approve of a black man being a man when he's killing one another. But when it comes to us standing up against this evil nation, they don't want us to be a man. Or we got too much bass in our voice. Now we speaking hate speech because we telling you the truth about slavery, right? Now we can't be a man. But we can be a man when we hurting one another, when we hurting our women, when we hurting each other, when we gang banging, man. And the thing about gangbanging, man, is a lot of brothers at this point in time, it's been going on for a minute. All the killing, all the robbing, all the fighting over the turf. And gangbanging, man, is foolishness, man. Really, it's childlike, man. Because as men, real men, we supposed to be able to talk it out and get over issues. We supposed to say, listen, brother, that thing you did the other day, man, you know what? You offended me. I was offended by that. You're supposed to come to a brother and say that, and that brother will respect you and say, you know what, brother, I respect that, man. I respect that. And then the two brothers that was enemies can become friends. The two brothers that didn't like one another, he might become your best friend if you come to him like a man and talk to him like a man and hash out your problems, man. That's real courage. That's real bravery. Hopping in the whip, getting high and drunk with all of my brothers right here and going and shooting at somebody is not courage, man. That's not bravery, man. It's going to come a time in Christ's kingdom where drug dealers and gangbangers going to get put to death, man. Because it ain't going to be no room to hate your people. You better save all of that hate that you got for your brother for the people that's shooting you down in the damn street, man. That's what you save all of your energy for. Instead, you turn your energy against your own people. Haven't we been killed enough, man? Haven't we been lynched enough? Don't enough black women come up missing, man? You ain't read the stories how many thousand black women coming up missing? Don't we hate one another enough? Why don't we turn all of that hate and all of those issues that we put on each other to the people that put us in this position, man? Why can't we do that as black and Hispanic people, man? Why can't we hate the people that hated us? Why all that energy we got is for each other? If you're a black person, ask yourself that question. Why do black women hate black women? Why do black men hate black men? Why is all of that energy we got for each other? You would, what you say, brother? They don't have no answer? What? I'm sorry.
Because they don't know the truth.
Because you right, get a brother a hand. He said because they don't know the truth. That's why we hate one another. And we don't know the truth. We don't know that we really should be extending that hand of brotherhood and sisterhood to one another. We really should be feeling like, listen, I'm gonna treat my brother this way because that's how I would want to be treated, right? Give me Ezekiel 21:12. That's the problem. That we don't know the truth. The brother said it simply, and it was perfect. We don't know the truth. We don't know that God chose us, that God is on our side, that if we just came together, all the things that we want to do in America, all the things we want will be established if we came together as a people. We've shown that we could do it before. Right after slavery, black people built all these different towns. The most famous one is Black Wall Street. It showed you that even in segregation, that we could be sufficient, self-sufficient, without needing anyone. We have so many black people that are talented with high IQs and inventors and innovators. I'm not even going to talk about the black people that are great in sports and dancing and singing. I'm talking about the engineers and the scientists and the mathematicians and all of those people. You think we couldn't make it on our own if we knew how to love one another? We could make it. We could make it. But we have to understand who we are, and we got to learn this truth before we can even get to that point. Give me that, Art.
This is Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 12. Cry and howl, son of man.
Let me tell you something, man. You may look at us and see angry black men just hollering on the street, but we out here because we see the destruction of our people, man. We see, listen, I done been out here for a couple of hours, and I done seen about 10 lesbian couples. I done seen about 5 drug addicts doing crack right in front of me. I done seen all kind of people of my nation destroyed right in front of me, man. And it hurts to see my people like that. It tears me to pieces to see a great people that are God's chosen people destroyed and reduced to nothing, man. And you should have it all, man. Black and Hispanic people, you should have it all. And so we out here because we weeping and howling for our people. And you should too. You should weep and howl for your people, man. You should be upset for what happened to your people. You should look at history and see what happened to your people. Don't look at your people and hate them and wonder why they do that. Look at what was did to them. Look what was did to black people. Look what was did to Hispanic people. That's why the hell they in the condition they are in today. That's why black people are on drugs and shooting one another in the ghetto. You ain't never considered, you consider why they like that, but you never consider who did it to them. Who put them in that position? Well, right here, these brothers do consider who did it to them. The so-called white man did it to all of us. And the so-called white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And listen, you may have forgot, but God don't forget. God has not let that go. The Lord has not let that go. You know why? Because black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people are God's chosen people. And you touched the apple of his eye. You could have did anything to anybody else, but because you put black people in slavery, because the Spanish conquistadors conquered the Aztec Indians and the Mayans and destroyed them and damn near wiped them out, because the so-called white man destroyed the Native American Indians and almost wiped them out, God ain't gonna let that go. Our blood cries from the ground, man. The blood of our ancestors cried from this ground, man. And you think you're gonna live a perfect life in America? The Lord is going to send more plagues to America. Hear me good. He's going to send more plagues, more destruction, more everything to America till America falls to the ground.
I.S.U.P.K.